Hello, everyone. Good evening or good afternoon, wherever you're at. Najumu here, and once again, we return to the cafe and to listen to more people in Coffee Talk 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. So, a little quick recap on what happened last time around when we played the game. Lucas was trying to help out Riona, who, as we know, she's a banshee and she wants to be a theater singer or an opera singer. It could be close to either of them, but she refused because she wanted to do things her own way. And Lucas actually showed quite a bit of maturity with how he managed to deal with that situation. And we also got to hear about how Hyde, the very sardonic vampire who wants to find something different when it comes to an occupation, because he got bored of modeling. A lot of people have been joking around and say that he might be a couple counselor, but who knows? It might be a real thing. But we'll have to wait and see if he's going to actually consider that as a job. Also, hello, Rayquaza. Welcome. Good morning. As usual, hope you're doing well. Alrighty. Without further ado, let us continue. Okay, so the last time we stopped the game, Bailey's was the first one to come to the cafe. So let's see what he has in store for us. Hey. Oh. Bailey's? Knock, knock. Anyone there? Mr. Bailey's, hi. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? I'm all right. But you look pretty distracted. A penny for your thoughts? Ah, you can have them for free. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. Funny, I was having similar thoughts on my way here. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe it can be summed up in a picture or sentence. Oh man. Oh, that actually resonates with reality so well. The internet has made it easy for other people to figure out others without understanding what their entire personality is. Sheesh. Yeah, this game really is topical. I mean, considering how it's dated in 2023 and it came out last year as well. But it's not like that. It's not easy to know someone. Even if that someone is yourself. especially if that someone is yourself. Sounds like we agree on this. We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days. Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua? Got it in one. How are things on that front? A few days ago, we decided to take some time to think. That sounds ominous. No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup, or even a break. Phew. We've been through so much. There's no walking back on our relationship now. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean. So we decided to give each other a bit of space and figure out what we really want of our wedding. And more importantly, out of our marriage. I see. Have you made any progress on that front? You want the short version or the long version? I'm always here for the full story. All right then, I'm gonna tell you everything. But I think I should order first. Sure thing. What can I make you tonight? I'm not feeling fussy. Anything warm would do. So anything, really. Makes sense. What about some herbal tea then? Hibiscus? Butterfly tea? Butterfly tea or hibiscus sounds great. With milk and honey, please. Oh, so either of them. Okay. I'm gonna try the boo pea. And we're gonna have some milk. I'm gonna add some honey. There we go. Let's see what kind of drink we get. Dream in Blue. Ooh. Let's do a little bit of latte art. It's been a while. Okay, now we can etch. I am not sure what we're making here, but it certainly is art. Abstract art, but it's still art. Okay. All right, perfect. All right, here you go. Here you go. I hope you like it. Thanks, Sai. This is so nice. It brings me way back. You know how I'm not really in touch with my family anymore. Yes, I'm sorry about that. Don't be. I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, they're just a random bunch of people. And we don't have very much in common. It's good that you've learned that about yourself, Mr. Bailey's. I think so too. There's just one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now. Ah, someone who passed away, I'm guessing? Exactly. Spot on again, Sai. I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them, or both of them, would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was many years ago. Yes, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents, no matter who they are or how they behave. That's true. Anyway, I spent almost all of my evenings curled up into a ball in my room, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting. Except when my gran came to visit. Oh man, he's living in an abusive household. Well, considering how he's an elf, that probably took a lot more years than what a usual domestic dispute does in reality. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Elven high society is amazing at keeping up appearances. Except in front of family. But she got how it made me feel. So she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea with milk and honey in it. Drinking this now with you feels a lot like family again. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. She was truly the best of them until she got sick. Oh no. How did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick. See? That's a part of elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds. But they do get big bad diseases like everyone else. And it's not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks. That sounds really awful. I did manage to visit her, and she put on a brave face, but it was clear she wasn't happy. But then she wasn't very happy before that either. At least she had you. Must have been little consolation, but yes, I'm glad I was able to be with her. Ugh, I think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now. I'm certain she would be. Thanks, Sai. Here you are, and letting me blab on again. That's more than fine, but do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are, well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? I definitely think that's part of it. In fact, is that Lua coming in? Oh no, it's the siblings. Good evening. Hi, Sai. And hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Silva. I'm Bailey's. Nice to meet you. And I'm guessing you're Amanda? We are, but you do not appear to be a hive. How did you... Lua told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Oh, the nice earthling we met on our first night here. That is a satisfactory explanation. And so, are you her date? I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiancé. Truly? Fiancé is a successful outcome of dates with a 0.013p probability. Congratulations on your excellent odds actualization. Thank you. Now, Cafe Offspring, we are wishing for a drink. Cafe Offspring? How did you acquire that new title? Alright, sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard. Never mind me. You were about to order, Amanda?
We were. And what we wish for is a memorable parting experience.
Ah, I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while, huh?
That is accurate.
I take it you've completed your research on Earth?
Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcomes of our missions.
Interesting. It sounds like there's a story there. First, tell me, what sort of experience are you after?
We wish to have something we have never had before.
It's time to get creative then.
Yes. Take care not to reuse any ingredient you have served us in the past.
Oh, okay. Okay, this is actually this is actually a little bit challenging here. This is actually a little bit challenging. I need to remember what drinks did we actually not give Amanda? Because it has been a while. Ooh. I need to remember. I'm pretty sure that we gave her at least one of the herbal drinks. Let's see. I think we did give her the butterfly tea, but we probably didn't give her hibiscus though. We probably didn't give her hibiscus. Let's try hibiscus. Hibiscus and what? Maybe something like milk? Hibiscus, milk. Did we actually give her honey? Hold on, let me save this. Just in case. Yes. Let's try hibiscus milk and honey. Let's see if that works. Sweetheart latte. Ooh, that's a new one. Here you go. Hopefully this tastes new to you. And it should be new, right?
The novelty coefficient does not clear the expected parameters, but it does not seem very important right now.
Ooh, okay, so that's not the right one. Yeah, let's continue from here. Maybe we can try a hibiscus milk and cinnamon? Oh, let's try that. Pink spice. Ooh. All right, let's see. It does.
Oh, it's new.
Okay, cool.
It is at least 56.941% different from anything else we have experienced. We are, as Earthlings would express, delighted. According to our calculations, this is our 39,846th new experience since arriving on Earth.
That's quite a lot.
Perhaps. However, most of them were rather insignificant in nature.
Oh. What about this one?
This one is in the 99th percentile of significance.
Is that good or bad? She means it's very significant. Right, Amanda?
Very much so. We enjoyed this place, and we will miss it.
That's... don't mind me. I'm getting a bit emotional here. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more trouble? Ah, that was quite close, actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see. Yeah, Lua mentioned that. He made her really angry. She was still seething when she came home that night. Ah, please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, that agent kept looking into things even after his second visit here. The scariest thing was when he came by to my cafe. Or what he thought was my cafe. I really feared he was onto us, but apparently he just enjoyed the chat we had here the other night. Or that's what he said, anyway. I don't know if it was true, but when he saw the cafe wasn't open yet, he ended up leaving and hasn't shown up since. That's a relief.
Yes. We have thought on it for a while, and we decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings sad, so sad.
Really gotten a hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda?
Thank you, Offspring. If that is the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished.
Did you come here to specifically to pick up earthling emotions? No, we came here for the purpose.
We came here for the purposes of general earthling research. But it appears to us now that emotions are one of the most interesting aspects. We will be submitting you call it, academic paper. Uncontrolled stimuli and reflexive neural patterns, deep-level communication in hive versus non-hive species.
Wow. That's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title. Amanda always was the brains of the family. That wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? If you're leaving, does that mean... Yes. Hurl and I did go on a date. Right. You're looking for love, aren't you? I am. I was. I think. I think I may have found it. Wait, wasn't the first date a really short time ago? Just a couple of days. But I've been waiting for a while. I really think this is it. When I took up this mission from the hive, when I came to Earth, and during this entire process, when I changed and changed, what I was hoping was someone would see me for who I am. And I really think she does. That's so great! But I'm curious, doesn't being in a hive provide that experience of feeling seen?
It does, and it does not. And in fact, we hope that is something our research might improve. The hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but it is not able to communicate the reasons for those desires, the emotions, as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying, at least to some extent.
Yes, what Amanda said is a part of it. Oh, hello, Akani. Welcome. Just dropped by to say hi before I'm going to bed. Have fun streaming. Yes, I will. I'm enjoying this game a lot, honestly. And if you haven't tried it yet, either the first or the second game, do so. Do so. They're really good. They're really like good when it comes to like its character development. But yeah, get some good rest, Akani, and appreciate you being here. I was very unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth. I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared, which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. I'll check it later. Yeah, do so. Yeah, please do so. Yeah, also, once again, take care and thanks for coming. It certainly requires some time. And even more time to find someone who can look at them with you. Not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. It's a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing. Has that been your experience with Lua? It definitely has. Almost forgot how much it mattered, too. I'm lucky that I have good friends who reminded me of that. So, does that mean you and Lua found some answers? Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but... Sai, I'd like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony, which will take place 3 days hence. Wow, that's some answers indeed. Yeah, taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. We had gotten bogged down in the details and in our own insecurities, to be honest. So we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members. Whether we got them at birth or chose them ourselves. I am very touched, Mr. Baileys. Come on, Sai. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, I also have Hyde's invitation here. Ooh, there it is. A special invitation card for a certain someone. Well, Hyde and Gala's invitation, seeing how that's his obvious +1. Would you give it to them when you see them? It would be an honor. Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party?
Party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99.999% pleasant and 0.001% disappointing that we have to refuse.
Yes, I truly appreciate the offer, babies. But sadly, we're leaving Seattle tomorrow. Really? That's more sudden than I expected. Are you going back to space then, Amanda?
Not yet. We are going on an adventure.
It sounds very exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country. And maybe even a bit further, if we got time. We're basically going to be tourists.
Tourist is such a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained it to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, a purpose. But it seems that tourism is traveling with no other purpose than traveling, which is in essence circular reasoning.
Well, it may well be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I'd say that that's the real purpose of tourism. To have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things, to enjoy life, you know?
Enjoyment as a purpose. That is new to us, but we are 99.999% excited to try it out.
And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in, that I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, Sai, and I always have a place to return to where I'll feel home, well, that makes me a lot less nervous. I'm very happy to hear that. I think I should order a drink. Of course. What can I make you? I'd like to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure, but I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. So sweet and soothing, but with an adventurous kick? Yes, that's exactly right. And how about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? Ah, I'd love that. Hot chocolate with some sweetness and spice would be amazing. Okay, so we know we're gonna have some chocolate. So something sweet and spicy. So probably ginger and honey. Probably honey and ginger. Yeah, probably honey and ginger. Okay, let's have some honey and then let's have some ginger, and then brew that ish up. What is that name? Is that an IP address? 299.792.458. Huh? This either looks like an actual address or an IP address. It just needs the 1 in the end if it wants to be an IP address. Alright, we'll serve it anyway. Here is a 299.792.458 for a light speed traveler. Or I guess it's 299,792,458. What a specific number.
Oh, we like this name. It is evocative. It is evocative and adventurous.
Evocative?
Yes. Is the speed of light not evocative of great adventures?
Oh! That's the speed of light? Oh my god. How did I not know this? How did I not this? I haven't been taking science for the longest while. I can't believe I forgot that this is the speed of light. Well, good old smooth brain me. Speed of light. Oh, wow. Way to target your audience, Si. Thank you. But do you like the taste, Silver? I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's got the spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes. But then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you, Amanda.
How does the taste remind you of us?
I guess he's saying you're sweet, but with a strong character as well. That's about right.
We do not entirely comprehend it, and yet we are pleased.
Well, that's settled then. Whenever you miss Amanda, Silver, you can come here and I'll make you this drink. I'd like that. Thank you, Si. Wow, careful there. You don't want to spill a drink you enjoy this much. Ah, you're right. I'm just so excited, I can barely sit still. Can imagine. A first trip across the country is a big deal. It is. But that's not the only reason I'm excited. Oh, is his date coming with him? Pearl is coming with him? Okay, that was quite the dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead to You guys seem to lead very interesting lives. Oh, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. With a secret society and an alien background. It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual, but this particular thing is very commonplace.
Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us.
As expected, yep. His date is coming with him, Pearl is coming with him.
And in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. Although Pearl's features are 9.231% different from left to right. We agree with her movie analysis, 99.999%.
Wow. Hold on. Amanda, you have met Pearl and you talked about movies? And now she's joining you two on a holiday? How did any of that happen? We watched all Questers all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. You don't exactly sound thrilled. Fortunately, she also likes space travel operas. I see. Learning couple compromises the hard way. I suppose so. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's met Amanda and that they get along. Does that mean she also knows where you're from, Silver? She does. In fact, I told her about that on our first date. See, I like that. Honesty. That's a good thing, Silver. That's a good thing that you learned, because you can easily just try to hide the fact that you're an alien. But nah, instead, like, you finally got that date, you immediately, from the beginning, you had to be honest and direct and say, yo, listen, girl, I'm an alien, okay? I'm not from this world. I'm not from this planet. I'm from a different, like, galaxy or something like that. And yeah, I need you to know the truth before we actually start this relationship. And yeah, that's something like very important. Communication is always important. Communication is always key. If there is no communication, or if there is a lack of communication, yeah, relationships are not going to last. Doesn't have to be like romantic relationships, any kind of relationship. It will definitely like falter if there's no proper communication. Like one misunderstanding, one messed up misunderstanding can ruin an entire relationship. Even though like they were like the other day they were like good with each other and they were super friendly, they enjoyed each other's company, but then one misunderstanding happened and they refused to communicate with each other, and that's it, it's done, game over. So yeah, it's really, really essential, like, to communicate. And I know for some people, especially who are introverted, they feel like they're bad at communication, right? Because they're scared of like talking to other people, and it's understandable, right? It's very understandable. Like myself, I used to be super introverted during high school. Yeah, I was like picked on a lot, unfortunately, due to certain things. But that gave me an emotion of like not wanting to interact with any other people outside of my family until I managed to go on the internet. Yeah, until I managed to go on the internet and slowly decided to like join like a few communities, fighting game related. And yeah, I started to like talk to people. Initially started to talk to people and tried to interact with them more. And eventually that actually helped me once I managed to get into the workforce. to interact with people IRL as well. So, yeah. Yeah, no, don't underestimate the internet in being a way to help you be more interactive with people. Yeah. And of course, giving you good communication skills. Wow. That's very brave. It's very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. Reveal something so vulnerable to someone you've just met and are starting to like. It takes guts. True. True, it does. It does. Like, honesty. How can I say this? How can I say this in something that a lot of people understand, especially like, you know, fellow gamers? Can we say honesty is the Dark Souls of emotions? Wait, is honesty regarded as an emotion? No. It's, honesty is the Dark Souls of communication. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that makes sense. Why Dark Souls? Because, you know, everyone has to compare everything with Dark Souls. Everything. If it's something difficult, Dark Souls. If you can't, like, tie your shoelaces, and it's the first time you're actually doing it, it's as difficult as Dark Souls. If you're trying to, like, let's say, let me find like a silly example. If you try to do, how can I say this? 3-point shots 10 times in a row while playing basketball, and it's very difficult. You can't do that. You're not like very good at doing 3-point shots. It's as difficult as Dark Souls, and so on and so forth. It became so overused that it became like a really, really silly meme. A really, really silly meme to just like compare just one game series to anything that's difficult. Ah, you're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I have always felt safe here with all the regulars, I know that not everyone would be open-minded about me. And so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is. I realized that I didn't want her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is a part of me. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. In the end, that was the right decision. Well, I will say that if she'd heard your story, and that changed how she viewed you, then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. That's fair. Still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. The truth is, and this is a bit of a strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become. And I want the people I love to be proud of me too.
What is proud?
Proud is, For yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving. Especially if you have to fight to get there. And for others, it's when you think of someone you care about. Consider who they are and the way they're acting. And it just fills you with joy.
Ah, we see. Then we are definitely proud of you.
You two are a really sweet family. And so are you and Miss Lua, Mr. Baileys. True. Chosen families can also rock.
Yes, when we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.999% similar in the end.
So it is. Well, we should probably get going.
Yes, we must go back.
First time I see someone get excited about that specific part. What Amanda really means is that I must act. While she analyzes the earthling ritual of folding shirts, rolling up socks, and so on.
Precisely. This is further information for our research. We are thrilled.
Good luck, Silver. Indeed. Do enjoy your trip, both of you. I hope you'll tell us all about it when you're back, Silver. I will. Good night, you two, then.
Hasta la vista, strangers.
Okay, that's an interesting quote you picked, Amanda. All right. Orc westerns. Ah, bye to you too. Okay, but we're now back with Bailey's. There's never a dull moment in your cafe, Sai. I try. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps, whether we'd like it, we'd love it. Honestly, I didn't want to impose. There's no place that could be a better fit. And I don't mind that it's not very large. It's gonna be a small, cozy wedding. So this is perfect. It's settled then. Lua's going to be over the moon when I tell her. In fact, I'm going to go and tell her now. That's a very exciting prospect. It really is. Thanks again, Sai. You're like a guardian angel for us. On that note, I'm off. Good night. More like a guardian hive mind. Good night, Mr. Bailey's. Gala tea, a silky but spicy beverage that soothes furious emotions and brings back dormant joys back to life. Oh, yeah. Saturday, September 30th, 2023. Right, let's see who's coming in first. ZXX20 virus vaccine booster ready for distribution. Ooh, okay. That's good. Nakomimi driver crashes truck filled with catnip. Suspected DUI. What was the Nekomimi drunk with? Catnip? So the Nekomimi is drunk with catnip and crashed into a catnip truck? UFO previously spotted by Space Guard fighters. A very determined hot air balloon. Oh yeah, these UFO hoaxes. Always a thing. Alright, new day. Let's see who's coming in. Oh, there she is. She's back. Aqua. Hello, Miss Aqua. Hi, Sai. How are you? Good, as usual. How about you? Honestly, lots of things have happened. Can I order something first, though? Of course. What would you like? Can you make me a cup of chai? Chai. Let's see. I think we do have chai here. Hold on. Chai. Oh, we don't have chai here? Huh. Let's see. I could have sworn that we made chai before. Okay, let's have tea. And what else can we use? Okay, let's see. Probably ginger, maybe? Maybe cinnamon? Let's see. Is that actually chai? Let's see. Oh, okay. I guess that should be it. A cup of masala chai for the lady with eclectic tastes. Thank you. It's delicious. You're welcome. So, you were saying? Oh, right. It's just, I've been busy working on my game. Ah, I see. How is it going? It's pretty difficult, but I'll manage. I'm glad to hear that. How's that contract you talked about the other day going? Oh, that? I rejected it, of course. There's no saving it, really, which is a shame. I truly liked their games, but with all the shady requirements they had, I could tell they looked down on us small developers. And the scary thing is, if I hadn't known what I know now, just because they were a publisher I loved a lot, I would have overlooked all that. That's understandable, though. You trusted them not to take advantage of you. Well, it has to be fair for the both of us, right? Because at the end of the day, it's business. But I don't know. Yeah. Actually, I tried negotiating with them because I wondered if they still had any good faith left. Don't tell Myrtle, okay? Okay. But as I expected, it really didn't go anywhere. Instead, they insisted they're doing me a favor since I'm just a small developer. And I wasn't thinking rationally or in business terms. Oof. Doesn't sound like good faith to me. Considering the unfair conditions they're expecting me to accept, they could have at least been polite about it. I doubt they care, though. Yeah. That aside, Myrtle is coming here soon. Great. So you two made up already? Yes. We apologized to each other. Nice. I know I was probably being a little confusing. I didn't explain the context I applied to the situation very well, but she made it clear that she understood why I was anxious, and she apologized for assuming. That really helped. Now she's helping me speed up development. I'm happy to hear that. Was that Myrtle? Oh, there she is. Hey. Hi, Myrtle. We were just talking about you. Okay. Nothing too terrible, I hope. Don't worry. Only all the good stuff. Heh. Anyway, sorry, Sai. I won't be ordering today. Why? We don't have time. We're going to the expo sale, right? Oh, you're right. Expo sale? We're hunting new parts for my PC. It's been a bit slow lately. Heh, a bit? Cease joking. It's pretty much in its death throes. we're going. We're building you a whole new setup. But if you just want parts, I can always give you mine. But at this point, I'm not sure it'll be any help at all, to be honest with you. Yeah. No, you're right. It's time to move forward with the productivity. I've been putting off upgrading things for a while now. So it really is time for a better setup. That's the spirit. Go big or go home. Sorry, Sai. Seems like we have to go now. Thanks for the drink. I'll see you later. Yeah, take care. Safe trip, and good luck. Let's see. I guess I'll go over today's checklist. Oh, it's Hendry! And Gala as well. Well, hello, gentlemen. Hey, Sai. Sai! Nice seeing you here, Hendry. How goes it? Good. I see you're doing good too. As usual. What do you want to drink, Hendry? It's on me. No, that won't do. Well, let's talk about the bills later. So, what'll it be? You first. Sure. Okie dokie. I'll have one STMJ, please. STMJ? What? Let me check this. Maybe it's in there. Ah, there it is. Milk, ginger, and honey. Okay, milk, ginger, and honey. Where's the honey? STMJ. There we go. One STMJ coming up. It smells so nice. Spot on. Thanks, Sai. You are very welcome. How about you, sir? Oh, it's my turn. Something with ginger, please. Anything else with that? Well, what do you recommend? Anything from your new tea line is fine. Ooh, I see you have a new selection. Yes, we have blue pea and hibiscus tea available. Hibiscus, huh? You should try the Jahe Rosella. It's pretty good for this kind of weather. Sounds familiar. It's ginger steeped with roselle buds, another name for hibiscus. Anything else in it? Well, it's a bit sweet. Interesting. I'll try it then. Ataje Rosella. Alright, let's check this. I'm pretty sure we made this before. Yeah, there we go. Tajahe Rosella. Hibiscus, ginger, and honey. Okay, hibiscus. Where's the ginger? Is. And where's the last one? Honey. Okay, let's save just in case. Okay. What? Okay. Oh, yeah, I need to brew. Sorry. There it is. Jahe Rosella. A piping cup of Jahe Rosella for you. What do you think, Henry? Does it look any good? Uh-oh.
It looks about right. It smells good too. Try it.
Yep, it's good. Glad I passed your impromptu test.
So what's been going on? Did I miss anything? Something happened, didn't it?
You could say that. I think the officer is coming too, by the way. All right. As for me, I'm just glad my fury is over. Are you okay though? I'm fine, as you can see. How are you managing, Henry? Did you get your checkup?
I did. Rachel pestered me to get it down all week. So I had to do it.
Good.
There's no doubt I need to slow down. I can feel it in my bones.
Time is a harsh mistress, as they say.
Ain't that the truth? But I don't think you get to complain, though.
Why not? You know my body isn't what it used to be anymore.
Oh?
I mean, compared to my prime. 50 years ago. I'm kidding. Truth is, my body doesn't hold up so well when I'm transforming it.
Is that so?
Yep. The soreness doesn't go away quick as it used to. It's harder to get up in the morning after all that. Like today.
I know the feeling all too well. Especially in this kind of weather. It's just like my body knows if a stone's gonna get worse. Okay. No weather forecast can match the accuracy of my joint. Okay.
Oh, there he is. Hey, folks. the man of the hour. So, let's see. Hiya, Georgie. Sigh, what did I miss? Some very important weather talk. Is that so? Sounds like I missed a ton, man. How are you? How am I? You're talking about my case. Well, I don't even know where that to begin. Mandry, you know nothing about what I'm about to say, right? No. What are we talking about? Sigh. You should have prisoned him before I got here. My bad. In my defense, I didn't know that you were coming until Mr. Gala mentioned it. That's true. Excuses, excuses. I'll help explain it to Henry. In short, there's been a string of car vandalisms nearby. Alright, they're gonna talk about the story again. So he's trying to figure out if the tree branch has gone or has anything to do with launching the case. Then, yeah. Well, honestly, this kind of idea is very experimental. And that's where we are now. I misread that. Holy moly. Yep, that's about it. That's a lot to take in. Hardly anything new happened since. Okay. I tried something. I set a few candles where the tree was. I used my lighter and things happened. But it's mind up backing a bit. Feels like there's a context missing here. Well, I'm warning you. Everything I'm about to tell you is real. It'll sound a little crazy, but no, I still haven't lost it yet. Okay, got it? Loud and clear. If I told Sai about my lighter, which a lighter a while ago, how it might be connected to the family market we talked about before. Really? In what way? The lightsaber was my grandpa's. And there's a chance he brought them from somewhere. Ah, interesting. Yeah, what a coincidence, eh? Oh, electricity again. Anyways,
My daughter likes this sort of mystery stuff, right? Okay, let's try again. Where is it? Yeah, probably not working. Let's see the text. Let's see. And gave me some pointers. So, I went back there last night to the spot, you know, where the key used to be. And lit a few candles here, and there put the lighter right in the middle of it all. I'll be honest, it was spooky as heck. The air was still, and I felt tension in my head. Wasn't sure if it was just me being creeped out, or if something else was going on. Whatever it was, I thought I should have left it alone. So I followed my gut and got the heck out of here. Okay. Then what happened? It blew me up. Okay, what do you mean, what? I'm the lawyer. It just blew up. Well, what do you mean, blew up? Yeah, I think we definitely need more context here. Well, I didn't see it because I was walking toward... Well, I didn't see it because I was walking towards my car, you see. But I heard it. Stop! A little whoosh followed by a couple of clink-clinks. What kind of sound is that? You know, like something small and metallic blew up. Wouldn't bang work here? No, that's a shot. Nobody wants to confuse y'all with that. But Ptah is... What is that? You know, Ptah. And then what happened? Right, okay. Then I immediately looked back to see if it had fallen over with its lid open. The flame, it was burning white. Wow. This one... Ain't gonna lie to you all, I freaked the frick out. But before I could do anything, two small figures emerged from the corner walking towards the lighter. Yeah, they did. They inspected my light while I was just standing. Then they asked me straight up, is this lighter yours, guy? I said, yeah. Then I fired a question back. Are you the ones who have been messing with our cars around here lately? And they said yes. Well, sounds like case closed. So, they weren't ghosts? Hell no. Thank good for that. Then who are they? Let's just say they were close friends of the deceased. They're part of the fairy folk, but I didn't expect them at all. Chill. Kinda. In fact, they own the gnome noms near my place. Oh, wow. Did you know that it was your car then? No, cause I only order takeout. And I usually walk there. What was the reason for all the vandalism then? It all started because of a broken promise. And we have to start declining way back for that. Oops, I skipped that one. You remember why the tree was there in the first place, right? The tragic hit and run. At the time, the court ruling practically let the driver off the hook outside the DUI charge. Well, it sparked a huge protest. Good. In response to it, the mayor at the time gave his word to the victim's family. He promised to keep the area as landmark for the community. And the vow was kept well after his tenure was over. But he died a few days ago. And we all know recently what happened to the tree. It's probably the same one. Let's see the script. Okay, let's keep going. I see. So it was their attempt to keep the memory alive, not just for their friend, but as a remembrance of the injustice as well. And after all the urban renewals the city has gone through, makes sense that the community that used to be there is gone by now. And that's right. There used to be a lot of veteran housing and low-rise apartments in the sea. Now, it's filled with nerve-ending projects. Are you okay? Oh, yeah. Ooh, 5. Sorry. There's something about it bothers me a bit. Like what? Her unique disposition after they pass. It bothers me that Arakuni is a memorable experience. Then, wait, hold on. Let me reread this again. It bothers me that their own memories are insufficient to ensure their existence. And by failing to remember, okay, this is more about memories. Sure. We, the outside party, will also gradually lose track of their existence. It just doesn't feel right to me. I get what you mean. And I ought to erase your existence. But apparently that's why they keep animals. The Gnome's owners told me they have a large mastiff living in their place. Others even take care of multiple animals at once. Interesting. I suppose that's why some folk prefer living near the wilderness. But animals don't live long either. Right. But the erasure starts happening if they completely forgot, right? Something like that. I guess I'm not sure. Right, okay. But doesn't that normally happen anyway? How do we pay respects or remember someone who died a long time ago? Like our ancestors, for example. It's our call, isn't it? Every April, Rachel and I would visit my wife's grave. We used to visit her grandparents' graves too, when my wife was still alive. If our extended family was visiting, they'd join us. We'd clean their gravestones, bring food, and even have a feast while catching up. It's how Nekomiwis honor the dead, and I'm sure other cultures have their own ways too. Right. I truly think continuing the tradition is something we should do for ourselves, though. I remember to remember the deceased and all the reasons they matter to us. So except for the weird erased memory part, it sounds on par to me. It's the effort of living to remember the dead anyway. Unless you believe in life after death, memories are for us, not for the deed. Exactly. It would be great if we could all remember and help each other. Because keeping track of any sort of history is a team effort. Since the best way to gain wisdom is to learn from the past, whether it's bad or good. Yeah. Speaking of no Mon's outlier though, owner though. Ah, okay. What happened to them after all that? Henry. Oh, right. Did you arrest them? Nope. Are you going to let them go? Let's see. Not necessarily, but I got an idea on what I have to do. Right now, I'm just happy there's no ghosts involved. Yeah. It was truly something else. Yeah, what a night. Must have been super special. It is what it is. What's up, big guy? Something on your mind? No, nothing. A shame about that lighter of yours. It's probably... Oh yeah, it's probably busted, right? That's the thing. It works just fine. Not even a scratch. This is a psychological attack. But that thing blew up, didn't it? Like, heck, we even debated the sound effects and everything. As I said, it still works fine. So I don't know what else to tell you. I see. You want to know what I think? Did I miss something? Hold on. No.
It's haunted.
No, it's not.
That thing is definitely haunted. What are you talking about?
The white flame is a bit unnatural, but I agree. And I remember how you kept forgetting your lighter here. Hey now. A man is allowed to forget stuff as he gets older, no? As for the blowing up, it was probably a well-timed bad channel reaction or something. See, this thing is real old after all. If that's the case, you might have stop carrying it around. At any rate, I believe you now, officer. There's no such thing as confidence indeed. Probably needs more ginger. Hold on, folks.
I still think it's a ghost, though.
Oh, shut it, Henry. Shush. In any case, mystery solved. For now, at least.
Oh no. I think I have to go now. I didn't realize I missed multiple messages earlier because I was so engrossed in your story. Sorry to rush off. I'll see you again next time.
Sure, safe trip. No, that's the wrong voice. Sure, safe trip. Nice seeing you again, Henry.
Take care.
Let me move over there. You know, all that talking made me thirsty. You want anything? I'm good. The one espresso for me, please. Oh, espresso, the easiest one. Just like coffee 3 times. But let's just double check to make sure. One espresso, so I guess we'll do that. Espresso. Here you go. Here's your espresso, officer.
thanks. Great as always. So, what's next, officer? What's your plan after this? Other than talking to him, I guess I'll focus on the rumors. Word is going around that cars are being messed up there. That's kind of expected, though, isn't it? There's no point in adding citizens' worries when the case is pretty much over. There's no point in addressing let me get the voice right. There's no point in adding the citizens' worries when the case is pretty much over. I don't want bad press to paint over the area's history. You're right. There's nothing like rumors. Without being stopped, they'll just spiral out of control. Time to leave, I guess. Duty calls. Something like that. I suppose I'll do the same. It's quite late after all. It's quite late after all. Thanks for listening to us, Sai. The old man ramble. The pleasure is all mine. Well, take care and see you later, yeah? Have a good night, Sai. Safe trip, you two. Not a very eventful day, but it's good that we got a bit more backstory. Sunday, October 1st, 2023. Let me do a stretch. Oh, man. There we go. All right, let's see what we got in the news. Vegan food on the rise. Gnome diet popular amongst young adults. Box office movie High Weapon hits astonishing 2 billion worldwide. High Weapon? Interesting. I wonder if it's a buddy cop movie. What Generation Z really wants? An independent survey. Ooh. Surveys are always fun because you get to figure out how many people like a certain thing or they do a certain thing in a certain way.
like how many people do it and be common when doing that thing, and how different they are. Yeah. All right, let's start the day. Looks like I should have given the lost items intended. Looks like I should have given the lost items to the intended recipients right away. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I think I missed something. Hold on. Ah, the invitation! I forgot about the wedding invitation. Oh, goodness. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go back. Yeah, we're gonna go back. Ah, man, how did I forget about that? Yeah, I actually forgot about that. Well, let's speed through this. We already know how to do this, right? We'll speed through this quickly. All right. What was that? Yeah, it was masala chai, which is tea, ginger, and cinnamon. Okay, tea, ginger, cinnamon. There you go. Yeah, sorry, folks. I kind of forgot about that. It won't take too much time, though. Okay, let's give him the STMJ. Okay, now where's the ginger and the honey? Let's give it to him. And we also need to give him this. What's this? Oh, it's Bailey's and Lua's wedding invitation. Really? For Hi. Oh, the date is really soon. Could you pass it along to him since I'm not sure when he'll be here? Okay, sure. Thank you. Okay, now we can speed through this. Already read that. And we should be giving him his espresso soon. Yeah, there we go. Where is the coffee? There you go. And now I think we should be done with the day after we just go through that. There we go. All right. Cappuccino, an Italian delight. Oh, that's pretty simple. Nice and simple. Nothing too complicated when it comes to its description. Okay, Sunday, October 1st. Okay, so already read that. Looks like I should have given the lost items intended to the intended recipients right away. At least it's much better than them disappearing on me like this. Well, I did give him the invitation though, right? Did we forget something? I think, did we actually forget something? Oh man, was I supposed to give another card to someone else? Oh man, are we gonna do this again? Yeah, we... Oh. It's probably gonna affect our ending though. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, we only have like a few days left. Yeah, I want to do this right. Sorry, guys. I want to do this right. I'm pretty sure that I missed something. That it's definitely not Hendry who's supposed to get that last item. And it's probably not going to be Aqua. Alright, I'm gonna do this quick again. Here we go. Tea, ginger, and cinnamon. Here you go. Let's give the SDMJ milk, ginger, and honey. You know? All right. The Jahe Rosella, which is hibiscus, ginger, and honey. And now we go here. Yeah, it's definitely going to be Georgie. The Riona's card, yeah, it definitely we should give it to Georgie. When we give him his espresso.
Won't take too long, guys. Ah, man. I should I honestly should pay attention to the items that we had in stores before we actually gave them the drinks. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. It is like a new mechanic that, how can I say this? Not used very much. I mean, it's a new mechanic for this game, but it's not used that much, but it's fine. All right, now we need to give him the card. What is it? It's Miss Riona's number. She asked me to give it to you. She said she can help you find someone if you need it, or if you need any information from her. I see. Well, I'm sure it'll come handy. Thank you. All right, now we can speed through this. All right, onward to the next day. All right. All right, who's coming in? Ah, it's Rachel. It's been a while, Rachel. All right, let's see. Sigh. Miss Rachel? Oops. sorry. I'm just really excited. I've done it, Sigh. Congratulations. Done what? The music I'm making with AJ. I told you about it last time, remember? Oh, yeah. You did. I brought it with me. Check it out, will you? Really? Okay. Are you sure we can play it? What about NDAs and stuff? Come on, you silly. We're the only ones here anyway. Well, and everyone else who is watching the stream, either live or the archives. It'll be fine. I mean, the direction has already changed a lot, so... Oh? Never mind that. Let's just play it quick. Ooh. What do you think? Oh, this is a beat. I like this beat. I was inspired by the drink you gave me. Sweetheart Latte, wasn't it? That's right. You composed the melodies? With Aremi, yeah. So like, I know, like with a name like Sweetheart Latte, you'd expect something a little more fun sounding, right? But hearing how you made the drink reminded me of something. Like a new love's beginning, or thinking about your crush. The sourness of anxiety and the sweetness of a promise. There are a lot of steps to keep the delicate balance going until you get to the point where you decide to confess. I think I see where you're going with this. Yeah, just like the drink, right? It needs the perfect balance of ingredients and temperature to mix properly, doesn't it? Or a curdle, yeah. That's a really interesting take on the name. There's just one thing I'm just wondering about. What is it? If this is supposed to be your new single, wouldn't everyone expect to hear your voice? I know, but I'm planning something. You'll see. How are you, by the way, Sai? Just fine. Business as usual. Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night? Andrew? Yes, he did. he was meeting up with Mr. Gala, actually. Okay, that's good to know. Why do you ask? He didn't reply to my text last night, so I wondered what he was doing. Ah, I see. Do you two not see each other often? What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof after all. Oh, what a surprise. I thought you had been raring to move out by the time you turned 21. Well, you're not wrong in thinking that. But Dad's getting older, you know? He's becoming forgetful too, so I'm a little bit worried. Understandable. Besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know? None of our extended family even lives in the States. So, as much as he's been a nag my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him for now. Right. Hello, welcome. Oh, good evening to you, Miss Riona. Hey, Riona. Fancy meeting you here. Hello. How are you? Sorry, just a second. All right. Huh. She all right? I'm not sure. Oh well, I'll just get a drink first. Right. Oh, what would you like? A cup of milk, please. Milk. So we'll just give her milk. Milk, milk, milk. Brew. There you go. Just plain milk. Like any cat person would want. Here you go. A cup of warm milk. Thank you. What's up? Oh, nothing. Just remembered something. But it's nothing special, so don't worry about it. Ah, there she is. She's back. Miss, are you alright? No. I think I'm sad. What's wrong? That's right, Riona. What's wrong? Aww. I've been doing a lot of thinking. About what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake? What makes you think of that, miss? My apologies. I did not mean to be so dramatic. Would you two mind listening to my scattered thoughts? Of course! Let it all out! Miss Rachel's right. Feel free. After listening to the experiences you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with Sai and the regulars of this coffee shop, I've gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things. Huh? And what makes it more troubling is it is likely that my ignorance was on purpose. Ignorance? On purpose? What do you mean? Miss Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tenacity. You honed your talent, but you did not shirk from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it, and I greatly respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also, although I do not fully understand his content, he is successful enough that people earn a living through his work. I am aware that must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. To put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself, because I may have become too comfortable with the status quo, to the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really, though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right? I've been trying, yes. But have I been trying my best? That's debatable. And about my intentional ignorance, I am simply afraid. Afraid? I understand I have not only a small chance of being selected for a role in a play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and industry's expectations, along with my lack of higher education. And for the simple fact of what I am, I'm truly fine with all that. I really am. Because all of it is a pain I am already familiar with. And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I'm having to face unfamiliar rejections again. Having to get used to new pain all over again just might be. This might be difficult. Yes. I apologize for all this ruckus. I didn't mean to. Miss Riona, would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house. But Sai insists, right? Right. What was the pie you ate the other day? The blueberry hibiscus mint pie. Did you like it? I did. Quite a lot, actually. Then I'll make something special just for you. Could you tell me its flavor profile? Give me a moment. The blueberry was very sweet and fresh. The crust was buttery. The flavor was enhanced by the tartness of the hibiscus and the herbal coolness of mint. Just a very sweet blueberry pie with hibiscus and mint. Blueberry pie? How in the heck are we going to make a blueberry pie? We don't even have the crust or anything in order to make the pie, but... Let's see. Hibiscus, very sweet. If it's very sweet, then it has to be honey. It has to be. And then we'll put some mint. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Berry blue hibiscus pie. Oh, that's very creative, to say the least. There you go. One pie in a cup coming up. Wow, Sai. It's so extra. It kind of is, isn't it? But it's so pretty. Thank you. It really is. Well done, Sai. But are you really serving a warm pie filling to your customer? It's not a pie filling.
I simply make fruit cordials with the honey. And I just happen to have the blueberry on one hand. Sure. It's not a pie filling. Trust me. It's not. It's nice. Thank you. You are very welcome. What's on your mind? Right now, I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all of this. The driving force behind everything I've done up to this point. Well, what was it? Huh? Your driving force before you started questioning it. I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice, whatever it's society's or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind. I see. So it doesn't have to be opera, right? Pardon? Reaching that goal can be done in a lot of ways. Like politics. Huh. You're not wrong, but... that was just an example. Jeez. But I admit, being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. But that's not what you want to do, is it? My heart trembles for the opera. That's why I wish to pursue it, as long as I'm able. However, I believe it's also time for me to consider expanding my horizons. Oh? I simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever. Although I do regret my one-track-minded efforts may have been in vain. I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. I always believe in sincere efforts. But never mind that. What are you going to do now? I'm not sure. I've already rejected Mr. Lucas's offer. Lucas? He's an influencer who's been coming here recently. Why does that name ring a bell? Oh, wait! You know him? Not closely, but I think we follow each other on Tomochill. If it's even the same Lucas, I mean. What was the offer for? I was offered a spot on his new show. While he's still unsure of the format, his aim is to elevate underrated talents, showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront. I see. So what if you rejected his offer? Call him. Huh? Or text him. Tell him you changed your mind. What's the worst that could happen? People aren't allowed to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it? I'm not sure if it'd be his loss necessarily. Shh. Just do it. Text him. Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure that Lucas is gonna say yes. He responded. What did he say? He told me to stay here. Because he's coming here soon? Huh? Does he live, like, nearby or something? No, not really. But it seems he had some things to do around here. I see. What a great coincidence. That means you can clear things up in person. You're right. Thank you for giving me the courage, Miss Rachel. Just call me Rachel, will you? All right. Although I regret my one-track mindset, I cannot say it has been entirely determinal to my life, as it is a habit of form during my time living in the commune. Commune? We banshees used to congregate together,
in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the commune, and we all would work together as one, like gears in a machine.
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
But you left the commune, correct?
Yes. Was it difficult?
No.
Because we're not a cult. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay. The commune is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past.
So the reason we don't see a lot of banshees around, is it because many still choose to remain in the commune?
Right. The world still isn't kind to us. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the outside world. It was for that reason I learned to drive.
You seem to be very fond of driving.
I am. It's like having a mobile fortress, which is why I find driving calming.
Even in traffic?
Well,
Mobile fortress, huh?
never thought of cars that way.
That's interesting. So when you said everyone has a specific role,
What do you mean by that?
sorry, I'm just curious. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Well, we don't have a Banshee culture center anywhere.
Time to start one then.
Perhaps it is best if I use a specific example, such as my mother's role.
Oh?
Her role is to trade. In the event that we need to increase our supply or sell our products, or are simply in need of negotiating, it is my mother who will do the job. She must travel to the nearest city or town in order to exchange goods, and she's our representative when other communities need to discuss things with us.
Right.
Everyone's work here has equal weight. One's in charge of food and drink. Another is in charge of all our laundry. Everyone has a responsibility to set up schedules and organize the collection of goods.
So like, does each role have one bear at a time?
No. Sometimes there are two or more, depending on the power needed. It's all about balance.
I see. Interesting. Does your mom still fulfill her role to this day? Oh, looks like Lucas is here.
Yes. Although, there are times I wish she would retire.
Why?
She's doing a good job with it. But the role truly changed her.
Oh.
She had to endure years of animosity. She had to negotiate everyone's way out of trouble, or to simply defend the commune.
That is such a heavy burden.
It is, but she refuses to accept any help offered to her.
Why?
Because it's become her identity, I think. You're here?
Yeah, hi, lady. I was starting to wonder when you were going to say something. I'd introduce myself, but I want to hear Riona's story.
Fine by me. It's as Mr. Lucas said.
I thought we were already past all that formal stuff. Am I wrong?
Well, you can still call her lady.
But she is.
Shh! The lady is speaking.
Whoops. Okay, sorry.
It is as, Lucas said. Our discussion the other day led to the same conclusion for me as well. My mother's protective instincts turned into an angry sense of pride.
Oh.
So while she performs her role really well, Her anger often gets the best of her. Things are way calmer for our commune now, so I am thankful for that. But unfortunately, the damage has already been done. Right. That's why I understood why she was angry, too. If your mom has dealt with haters all her life, and you were pretty much in the front seat for all that? Oof. Tough. I guess I can relate in some ways. The Nekomimi culture is also quite strict, although nowhere as rigid as yours. We're heavily stereotyped as being very mid. Mid? Like mediocre in all ways, aside from being pretty and cute. Although, don't get me wrong, I am cute. But it makes you wonder, you know? How much of our survival instincts turned into bad stereotypes? Things have changed so much for everyone. Which means we should have moved on from terrible prejudices decades ago, right? Ah, Rachel, that is such wishful thinking. And that is just wishful thinking. If only reality that we don't have prejudice against people who are different from us. And sadly, it's not going to happen anytime soon. So why are so many still stuck with outdated and bad perceptions? Actually, that's exactly why. Life is complicated and change is hard. Learning and unlearning stuff takes time and mental energy, right? And there are billions of living beings in this world. That's why many folks choose to reduce their worlds to a tiny size they can handle. All based on their priorities, of course. I mean, it's no different from how everyone chooses content to consume. God damn, this boy, he looks like a goddamn himbo, but he has the wisdom of someone who lived for like hundreds of years. Damn, I'm honestly impressed. I'm honestly impressed with this boy. Ah, yeah, and sadly, different culture is probably one of the last things on most beings' minds. Unless you already have a vested interest in it, then it's a different story. Well, that makes sense. We all need to survive. I understand that. However, I feel some things just shouldn't be excused. The things we do, the principles we hold, all of it has an impact on others, in one way or another. Right. Yeah, for sure. So, about your show. Yeah? You're in, right? Are you still unsure about the format? Well, I'm still trying to put it all in order on paper, so... Kind of? Like, I know I want to do a podcast, a deep dive, and a showcase, but I'm still trying to figure out a great way to fit them all in nicely. Once I'm done, I'll let you know for sure. What are you planning to show anyway? How do you think it'll help the guests? Oh, curious, aren't we? Basically, I want to cover stuff that's interesting and underrated from around the city. And beyond, if it takes off. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Nah, scratch that. I know it'll take off. That's some confidence you have there. Even though you're not sure what the format will be? Tut. I might not know the exact format yet, but all the elements needed to make a good show are locked and loaded already. Really? What are they? Well, there's already so much content out there, right? And you can't deny that today's audience gets bored easily, too. If something doesn't appeal to them immediately, they'll just click away. So, how to keep them engaged and stick with us, you ask? Well, from my experience, you need roughly 5 things down to keep a show going. The first one being the format itself, which ironically is the only thing I don't have yet. Anyway, a proper format has good consistency. Could be the way the show is cut, how the information flows. It's to build familiarity with the audience that makes easier for the creator too. That makes sense. The next thing you need is topics. Sure, you can have a main theme for your show. Singing or cooking or anything really. Having a theme is essential, but getting topics flowing is essentialer. Because even singing will need more than one song, right? Same with cooking. You need to show many techniques, recipes, all that jazz. That's true. Right? Since the goal of the show is to shine a spotlight on all things underrated, I figure it should start small and nearby, but still have the potential to grow. And what better for that than exploring this city and its inhabitants in depth? Especially since I'm fairly new here and all. Ooh. You get what I'm saying? I can see there are many interesting topics to discuss. Yeah, like locations, events, history. Yes, and many interesting individuals to meet. Definitely. Projects, side projects, plenty of things to cover. Makes sense. What next? Know your audience. Honestly, in this internet era, you don't need to appeal to everyone. If you do it right, you can just target one type of audience and still get a lot of eyes. Fortunately, I have my base audience already. And since the show will be in a completely new format, a lot of them will reject it. Because people do not like change? That's right. But honestly, that's fine. I'm trying to attract an audience that's more open-minded and can help me elevate the stuff we're going to spotlight. Like, say, if you cover musicians, then go to their sites or live shows. Some cool neighborhood project, they'll be eager to check it out. A cool coffee shop, they'll be interested in visiting. Wink, wink. Oh. Anyway, you all know what I mean. The next thing is audio quality, great visuals, and edits. You know the drill. Of course. And the last thing you need for a good show is me. Hey, what's with the awkward silence? I mean, personality and smarts. Find info, you need to be resourceful. And to relay information well, you need a good personality, right? Well, I'm your guy. Why? What's so funny? Am I not the perfect guy? Resourceful, huh? Really? Oh, so that is what you're questioning, huh? I'm just saying. But didn't you say you're new to the city? So, oh, I see. I see how it is. But you've really thought this through. I'm kinda impressed. Thank you. Probably won't be anywhere near as big as your talk show. Though. I'll tell you that. Huh? Rumor has it that your manager's trying to get your old band together. I heard there'll be a talk show or something for it. Oh, really? How did you hear that? Tisk, tisk. I have my ways. I didn't get the info from shady sources, I promise. Well, okay, I'll give you that, resourceful guy. But your information is outdated already. Oh? Because I won't be in the show. Oh? Why? Well, I actually like the idea of a comeback. But if it were to happen, I would want new branding, you know? Like a new us. The show we've grown. Ah, I get that 100%. That's too bad. Why? I think you have a talent for getting people to talk. You were able to read the room with sensitivity. Therefore, I would definitely be interested in watching your talk show program. You think so? Aw, I'm flattered. You're right about that though. I'm pretty good. But I'd rather express myself through my music, my songs, and my performances. You know? Yes, I understand that very well. Then, do you want to be our first guest? Me? Why? I thought you wanted to highlight independent artists. Well, aren't you kind of making a new kind of music lately, Miss Rachel? So you actually have a side project? Well, yeah, but... I was kidding about inviting you earlier, but hey, maybe it could work out after all. How about a new channel, will you? You wish. I'm a very busy Nekomimi, but maybe. Woohoo! What is it, Sai? I thought your plan was to have Miss Riona as your first guest. Oh. Well, about that. I'm definitely jumping the gun here, but I was kinda hoping you'd be my co-host instead. Ooh. That's a big move. Big move there, Lucas. So instead of highlighting her, you want her to be a co-host. This boy is making moves. What? Me? I was going to ask you later, but Sai over here cornered me something fierce. Oops. Sorry. Why me? I like the way you explain difficult subjects. I really enjoy talking to you. You have plenty of knowledge and experience from being on the road a lot, and all of your stories are so damn interesting. Plus, someone needs to offset my chaotic personality. Like contrasting hosts, huh? Yeah, what's more, she's not nervous in talking in front of a camera at all. Well, she is a performer. I know. I'm just saying she's a natural on camera. So yeah, that's what I've been going to ask later if you want to be my co-host. Only if you're interested, of course. I might need a moment to consider. Of course, take your time. However, you're open to receiving input. May I throw in an idea for the format of the show? For real? Of course you may. And I'm staying until you tell me everything I missed. Okay. Yeah, the night's still young anyway. I think we finished the day? Okay, how many days do we have left? I'm wondering if we could, like, try to finish it next time, because there's going to be probably a little bit more left. And hello, Lindsay. Hello, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I'm kind of contemplating on continuing this or trying to move this to another stream. I'm worried because there might be a lot more before we reach the ending. Let's see. I'm giving it a bit of a thought, because it's already late right now. It's around 11 p.m. So I'm guessing probably the last day is going to be very long, and it may take like an hour to an hour and a half to like clear the last 2 days. So maybe we can leave it for next time. Yeah, maybe we can leave it for next time, because we already went for Hi, Sai, I'm good. I woke up 6 a.m. 6 a.m.? Oh, are you in 6 a.m.? Hold on. Oh, 6 a.m. Are you in Asia? Now, are you in Asia? Okay, it seems like it's very early for you. I mean, this game is actually perfect in order to wake up with, because, you know, it has coffee and stuff. Yeah, Aussie time. Oh, you're in Australia. Oh, it's nice. Australia. That's, I hear that Australia has, like, 5 different time zones. Like, wow. That's the first time I hear, like, a continent, like, have these so many time zones, and it's not like big like the United States, but yeah, each of them have like different like hours, like to start the day or the night. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, let me just read the news before we call it a night. Globally shut down. Researcher to finally stop experiments after 1,034 incidents. What the hell? 1,304 incidents? That's insane. Users of Tomodachi, new stories feature. It needs a longer duration. Okay, yeah, we need more people to like spend so much time on social media. The piece of halfling advice that is seared into my memory. Wait, let's start the day. And ooh. Okay, so we're gonna save here. Let us check on what happens with Gala next time, right? So yeah, everyone, thank you for coming and watching either live or via the archives. I truly appreciate it. And what's next on the schedule? Tomorrow there will be a break. I need to work on a few things behind the scenes, and we'll be back on Thursday, where we'll be playing more Wrestling Empire. We're going to be continuing Nephew Lobotomy's wrestling career. And even in the short time that I played him compared to his uncle, he's been doing a lot of work. He's been winning championships. He got into like several companies, he even went to Hollywood, but they managed to like change his appearance. Why would you do that? He was perfect as he is. He looked exactly like his uncle. But we still managed to bring his like face to look close to his uncle. But yeah, we're gonna be seeing how long he's going to survive before like his career ends. But at least in the beginning, he's doing a lot better than his uncle. Yeah, glad to check in for a sec. Yeah, and I appreciate it. Yeah, I honestly appreciate it. Even if you managed to like show up and like for a few minutes and say hi and then go on your way, it still matters a lot to me because you actually took precious amount of your time in order to check me out. And that means a lot. Thank you so much. With that said, I will see you guys very, very soon. Take good care of yourselves. And yeah, bye-bye.